Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Radhanath Swami Niti Namni. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namni. Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharini Nirvisesa Sunyavadi Paschatya Desatarini. Umajnanattimirandasya jnananjanasalakaya chakshurunmilitam mena tasmai Sri Guruve Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Stapitamena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamahyam Dadati Svapadantikam. Vandekam Sri Guru Shri Uttapada Kamalam Sri Guru Vaishnavascha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sakagana Raghunadam Vitam Tam Sajeevam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Sakitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sakagana Lalita Sri Visakan Vitam He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dina Bandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namo Sute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vancha Kalpatarvyascha Kripa Sindhu Devacha Patitana Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Shiva Sadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Isvaraga Paramaga Krishnaga Satchidananda Vigraga Anadi Radir Govindaga Sarvakarana Karanam. Tat Sat Hare Krishna. By the causeless mercy of the Supreme Personality of Lord Shri Krishna, we are nicely studying Bhagavad Gita, the knowledge which is the king of secret, Raja Bhukhyam. So we are now successfully studying in the 10th chapter. Towards the end of the 10th chapter, we are now studying. From Bhagavad Gita, Krishna is revealing us the secret because Arjuna asked him a lot of questions. In the 2nd chapter itself, Krishna finished giving the instructions to Arjuna for one question, that what is good for me? Please tell me what is good for me. Yashreyasya nishchitam buruhi tanme. In order to just summarize in very few words, Krishna, whatever he explained in the slokas, 11th sloka to the 5th sloka number 53, almost 43 slokas in the 2nd chapter. So Krishna told Arjuna that you are not the body, you are the soul. And the problem is that we are bound inside this body. We are not the body, we are the soul, but we are bound inside this body. So only by acting with intelligence, we can free ourselves from this body. And acting with intelligence means without expecting any results, without any attachment to the results. That's it. So, I'm not this body, I'm the soul. We are not this body, the soul. But we are bound inside this body. Now, we have to free ourselves from this body. For that, we need to act with intelligence. That means we should not be attached to the results of activities. So then we are freed from the body, freed from this bondage to this birth in this material world. So when we are freed from bondage to birth means we are freed from this material body. We are not going to get any material bodies in the future, which is subjected to destruction, this material body, but not the soul. When Krishna said that Nainam Chintanti Sastrani, the soul cannot be cut into pieces by any weapon. So that means we already know very well that the body can be cut into pieces by any weapon. Nainam takati pavaka. So the soul cannot be burned by fire. So that means we know very well that the body can be burned by fire into ashes. Nachainam kledayanti apo. It cannot be dissolved by water, wet by water, the soul, but the body can be done. Snasosiyati maru. The soul cannot be withered by wind, but the body can be done. So that's why Krishna said that Acchedyuyam Adakyuyam Akledyo Sosya Evacha Nityaga Sarvagatagastan Achaluyam Sanatanaga. So that's what we need. That is us, the soul. That is the properties of the soul. So it is unbreakable. It cannot be burned. There is fire resistant. Acchedyuyam Adahyoyam. So the body is unbreakable, Acchedyuyam, and it is fire resistant, Adahyoyam, and it's insoluble, Akledyo, and asosya. So it cannot be dried by wind. It is nityaga sarvagataga sthanu. It is nitya, it is eternal. It's pervading everywhere. And it is always the same. So nityaga sarvagataga sthanu achaloyam sanatana. So it is immovable. So no force can move. It's immovable. Achaloyam, and it is eternal. Sanatanaga. So this soul, again Krishna is here. Afterwards also Krishna says in the 15th chapter that the soul is Jiva Bhuta Sanatanaga. So the same thing here Krishna says that Achaloyam Sanatanaga. So Sanatanaga means it is eternal. That is ourself, the soul. We are eternal. We should not make our suffering eternal. The soul is eternal, but being bound inside this material body, they are our problems. We need to solve these problems. We simply solving the problems to take care of the body, that is not the real solution. In this material world, we are trying to working hard to find a nice place to live. And these days, everything is so expensive also. And for that, we need to work very, very hard. And that is not the purpose of this life. The purpose of this life is to solve our real problem. Our real problems are Janma, Mrityu, Jara, Vyadi. So, Janma, Mrityu, Jara, Dukkha. So the Vyadi or Dukkha, as long as we have Janma, that is going to be there. Everything. Jara is going to be there if we have Janma. Then Mrityu is going to be there if we have Janma. So all other three, like Mrityu, Jara, Dukkha, that is Mrityu, Jara, Vyadi, that's going to be there if we have Janma, if we get material body. So we need to solve, our main problem is this first one, that is the Janma. If this problem is solved, then the other three problems will automatically go away. So that is our real problem, taking birth in this world. That is dukkha. Janma is dukkha. Janma, Mrityu, Jara, Vyadi, Dukkha doshanu darshanam. Darshanam means one should see. So one should see birth in this world is actually a distress. It's not a good thing. Then why the hell we are celebrating birthdays for us? That is stupid. That's not the time to celebrate. That's not something, that's not an event which is meant to celebrate. That's what fear. Somebody is admitted in the hospital due to disease in ICU. We go to party and celebrate by cutting cake. No. It is our birth in this material world is be like that way only. It should be treated like that way only. So, Janma means it is dukkha in this material. So, we should not be taking birth in this material world, another birth in this material world, material body. So, the purpose of this life is to solve this problem. For that, we need to focus our mind on Krishna. That is the only solution. We need to focus our mind on Krishna. Krishna consciousness is the only way to solve this problem. So chanting Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, spreading Bhagavad Gita, following Krishna's instructions, and making prasadam and offering prasadam to Krishna. So that way, we have to simply purify our existence. That's what is very important. So, we have to purify. We have taken birth. There is a dukkha. Now, we have to liberate ourselves. We have to free ourselves. We need to purify ourselves. So, the purification of existence, so that's what is very, very important. So, there is Suddha Sattva. So, we need to Suddha, we need to purify. That is possible if we continue, to follow Krishna's instructions, understand Krishna's instructions very well, and be always connected with Krishna and never forget Krishna. So that way we will be able to lead a life which can help us to not get another life in this material world. That's what is very important. So this life is very important for us because we have already taken birth in this material world, and now we have to make use of this life in such a way, in a spiritual way. We need to spiritualize our existence so that we can free from the material bondage, free from the three modes of material nature, and so that we won't get another birth in this material world. So that should be our goal. Every one of us should aim that only. That should be our only goal. That can happen only when we love Krishna, only when we develop an attachment to Krishna. Unconditional, unloving, unconditional devotional service, that's what. Unconditional, unalloyed love. That's what we need to have on Krishna. Not expecting anything in return from Krishna. Doing everything only for Krishna means submitting ourselves completely unto Krishna. So that means on everything, fully depending on Krishna can help us, can save us from this material. This Bhagavad Gita knowledge is taking us there. Everything comes by practice. Our brain, our mind, everything, it works only by practice. We need to learn everything in this world. To do anything, we need to learn. When we go to school, when we study, or when we go to work and do particular type of job, or when we want to drive, everything, when we want to play, when we want to do anything, we have to learn. We have to learn means we have to practice. So when we practice, then it's going to be very easy. It's going to be extremely easy when we practice. So we need to practice. Practice remembering Krishna, practice chanting Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, practice renouncing everything. That means practice detaching everything. So all these things needs practice, practice, practice. That's what Krishna said that Abhyasa, Abhyasena, Kaunteya, Vairagyena, Grihyate. Abhyasa, Yoga, Yuktena, Chetasana, Anyagamina. That's what Krishna said. Paramam Purusham Divyam, Yati Partanu Chintan. So, Abhyasa is very important. That practice is very important. If we don't practice, then nothing is going to happen. Then everything will be theory. That's it. So practice means it's practical knowledge. We are putting the knowledge into practice. That's what practicing. So even for body also, we may study a lot of things about how to maintain a healthy body. So we have to walk, we have to do exercise, we have to all such things. But if you don't do that, then it's not, the knowledge is of no use. So similarly, we need to control our mind, make our mind as our best friend, and go to Krishna all the time, think about Krishna. So for that, we need to practice. If you don't practice remembering Krishna, so then that's not going to help us. So this Bhagavad Gita is a practical guide. So everything given in Bhagavad Gita, we have to practice. That's very important. And each and every individual has to practice. One cannot, in terms of practice, one cannot practice for others. That we already know very well. If somebody wants to attend a running race, then participate in the race, running race, then he cannot say somebody else to practice for him. Person who is participating, he has to go and practice. So the same thing here. We cannot pray for someone else to go so that they can go to Goloka. Everyone can go to Goloka only when their mind is not remembering anything in this material world, when their mind is not attached to anything in this material world. So that means we need to practice remembering Krishna. We need to practice detachment. So that's what Abhyasena tu Kaunteya Vairagyena cha Grihyate. So with the detachment, that Vairagya, that practice, that is Abhyasa. So when we do that, so then it is possible. That's what Krishna is teaching us. We need to understand from Bhagavad Gita. By Krishna's costless mercy, we are getting the knowledge, what we need, and we are able to put them into practice also. And we are enjoying, actually. By studying this Bhagavad Gita every day, it brings us happiness and enjoyment. And at this point of time, we are not thinking about anything else. We are not worrying about anything else. So, and Krishna is solving all our problems. That's what we need to understand. Krishna is very, very merciful. He is solving all our problems. So, we need to keep studying this Bhagavad Gita and practice it, follow it. Then definitely we can solve our problem. So, that is Janma in this material world, birth in this world. Now, by Krishna's causeless mercy, we are successfully studying in the 10th chapter. So in the sloka number 39, we studied Yachapi sarvabhutan bijam tadakam arjuna natadasti vinayatsya maya bhutam characharam. Krishna is saying that I am the seed of all generations, for all the creation. Sarva bhutanam bijam tadakam arjuna. And nothing is there without me. Natad asti vinayatsya. So without me, nothing exists. Natad asti vinayatsya. Maya bhutam characham. So both moving and non-moving. So all created beings. So nothing exists without me. That's what we need to understand. Everything comes from Krishna. Furthermore, O Arjuna, I am the generating seed of all existences. There is no being, moving or non-moving, that can exist without me. Then in the next sloka, what Krishna is teaching us, what we studied yesterday, in the sloka number 40. Nantosti mama divyana vibhutina parantapa yeshadu deshataka prokto vibhute vistaro maya. Nantosti mama divyana vibhutinam parantapa. O conqueror of enemies, parantapa, there is no end. Na anto asti. There is no end to my divine opulences. Nantosti mama divyana vibhutinam parantapa. There is no end to my divine opulence. Whatever I have said here is simply just examples. Esa dute sataka prokto vibhute vistaro mai. So that's what Krishna is saying. It's exactly the same sloka what he said in the 19th sloka in the 10th chapter, what we studied. At that time, Krishna said that Hantate pravakshami divyahi atma vibhutayaga pradanyataka purusheshta nastyanto vistarasya. So here Krishna is saying the same thing. There is no end to my divine opulences. So whatever I have told you, they are simply some examples. That's it. O mighty conqueror of enemies, there is no end to my divine manifestations. What I have spoken to you is but a mere indication of my infinite opulences. Then in the next sloka, what we are studying today, Krishna is continuing. Yadyad vibhuti matsatvam srimadurjitham yeva tattadeva avagachatvam mama tejom sasambhavam. Yadyad vibhuti matsatvam srimadurjitham yeva. So whatever opulences, yadyad vibhuti, so which is going to come in future also. all beautiful, Srimad, and glorious, everything. So tat evavagachatvam. So all those things you understand, you should know, you must know that mama tejamsa sambhavam. So they are all coming only from from born of me, coming only from me. Mama tejamsa sambhavam. That's what Krishna is saying. That anything great you see here, anything we feel that is really supreme. So that is actually coming only from Krishna. That's what we need to understand. Yadyad vibhuti matsatvam srimadurjitam eva. Tattadeva vagachatvam mama tejamsha sambha. So everything is coming from only Krishna. Know that all opulent, beautiful, and glorious creations spring from but a spark of my splendor. So that's what Krishna says. So by Krishna's causeless mercy, we have successfully finished this sloka number 41 in the 10th chapter. Now let's chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra and focus our mind on the transcendental sound vibration. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Radhanath Swami Nityanand. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Nityanand. Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharini Nirvishesha Sunyavadi Paschatya Desatarini. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shiva Sadi Gaurabhakta Vrindam. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Ram Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, 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 Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna 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 Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, 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 Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Krishna, 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 Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare 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 Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवास आदि गौरभक्तवृंद हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम राम हरे हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम राम हरे हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम राम हरे हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम राम हरे हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम राम हरे हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम राम हरे हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम राम हरे हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम राम हरे Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hina Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much, Guruji. After a long time, we are hearing your voice.
Yes, Mataji, yes. Krishna's mercy.
Thank you so much, Guruji, for today's class. Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Annie Pepper Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare
Please accept my humble obeisances.
Yes,
You know, when we're studying each of these slokas, I'm listening and I'm thinking, okay, how do I apply this to what is he saying to us? He's talking to Arjuna, but he's also talking to us.
Yes.
And I'm thinking tonight, why is he sharing his, what are some of the reasons he's sharing his opulences with us? And one thing I can come up with is, well, he wants to get us to get to know him better, even the fraction that we can comprehend, of his opulences builds confidence in us.
Yes.
And I think that's really important. It gives us confidence that of his great, of his endless ability to bring us home to him, to keep and protect us if we take shelter in him. And the other thing is when he's talking about anything great and beautiful and good that you see, that's me, that comes from me.
Yeah.
And that helps us to remember him when we're going through this material world and we do see the things that are good or beautiful or true. And that reminds us to think of him and to remain firm and moving forward in our Krishna consciousness.
Yes.
So is this how we're supposed to look at it, to apply it to ourselves as we go through? Is this a good approach?
Exactly, Mother. This is the right approach, because Krishna is revealing all the knowledge what we need. That's what as you mentioned yesterday also, we also understood from Bhagavad Gita very clearly from Krishna that if we know Bhagavad Gita, then there is nothing else is there for us to know. So that way here Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita that if anyone knows me without any confusion, that anyone knows me as the Supreme Person. So then that means he is the knower of everything. So yomam evam asammudo jnanati purushottamam sasarvavid. Sasarvavid means he is the knower of everything. So we need to understand that Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead without any confusion. So that is the reason Krishna is giving us all the knowledge what we need. And Arjuna is also asking questions. So now Krishna said all these opulences. Now Arjuna is going to ask that, can you show me your opulences? I want to see you in your universal form, correct? So that also now we are going to understand how Krishna is going to look like in his unmanifested form, even in Avyakta Murti, Jagat Avyakta Murti. So that way, it's all Krishna's causeless mercy that he is giving us this knowledge. Even though nothing is forcing him, nothing is binding him to give us this knowledge, he is giving us this knowledge purely because he loves us so much. He doesn't want us to struggle and suffer in this material world. So that's why Krishna is giving us this knowledge. And the fortunate souls will make use of it. Yes, Madam.
Thank you, Guruji. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna. Mithun Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Guruji, how are you?
Hare Krishna, by Krishna's mercy, costless mercy, I'm fine, Prabhu. Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Thank you, Guruji, for the wonderful class. Are you back from India, Guruji?
I will be from another like 15 days, 25th, October 25th. I have not booked my ticket. I'll be doing it today, hopefully today. Yes, 25th, I'm planning to come there.
Okay, Guruji. All Krishna's grace, Guruji. By his blessings and by your blessings, you're able to receive this knowledge. It's wonderful to know. I mean, it's very humbling to know that whatever, opulences we see, whatever, somebody is millionaire, somebody is intelligent, somebody is beautiful, it's all Krishna's fractional energy.
Yes,
all very humbling to know, Guruji.
That is what it's really, we are extremely fortunate to get this understand this knowledge. It is available to us actually. Krishna
Today afternoon only I was explaining to my friend who previously joined our class.
Yeah. Yes.
So I was explaining, he was telling me that, somebody bought a land, they think they are very rich and they're more richer people than that. Then I was telling him, if you see the water, there's 70% of earth is water, but that water doesn't overflow onto the land. Who is stopping it from overflowing it? And if you see fire, right? Fire, any light or diya, it always goes up. If it goes sideways, it's a danger to, any. So who is telling the fire to only go up? It could go any direction. There is a power which we might not recognize, we might not see, but there is a power, and that is Krishna, who is, he gave them orders and they will follow them, irrespective of whatever it is.
Seeing some money, somebody is having a lot of money, rich, that means we are not seeing things as they are. As Krishna says many times, that yapasyati sapasyati. So only one who sees in the right way, only he sees things as they are. So that is the problem. When a person, even though he may be the richest person in this world, but that person gets old and goes to deathbed, what is the use of all that money? That's what your friend should know.
Exactly, Guruji. So we should recognize there is more in this world where things, there are things more powerful than us, but they have their own orders to stay wherever they are, whatever they have to do.
Yes.
Today we are selling all plastic water bottles, but that water, nobody created that water.
Yes.
So they are making millions out of that water by selling that water.
Water is naturally given by Krishna, but we industrialized and polluted, and we did all kinds of things. Now we are struggling, suffering.
Yes, but today's sloka is really great.
Yes.
Thank you, Guruji. Hare Krishna. Hare Rama.
Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Tirupati, Prabhu, Tirupati. Hare
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare.
Thank you very much. No questions, but lately I joined today. Actually, my phone, I changed my phone and the number also. I disconnected with that link. Yesterday, I asked the Timir Prabhu and he gave me, and I joined in this group. Thank you so much.
You have the same number, Prabhu, or you are already in our WhatsApp group again, correct?
Same number, Guruji. Guruji, because I have so many groups are there, more than 200 groups. That's why I changed that number, and I put all these groups in other cell phone. I am not using that. Only important groups only in this phone I have. So that's why I asked to join again in that group. It is there on that phone, but I am not able to open that group 3-4 days back. Actually, I didn't know you came here, India.
Yes.
That is the reason, I think.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm very happy to. I am far away from this group when. From a long time due to that school timings, but now I want to join regularly because on the way it is very busy while going on the way, and timings of Telangana school timings changed now. That is the main problem to me. 9:15. Before that, I stayed at home and I listen, and then I go.
Now I am planning to start at 8 a.m.
Yeah, it is better, Guruji. It is better to me.
It is in US also can join without any.
Yeah. Today, now only I saw the message, and in this phone, I joined. Thank you so much, Guruji. I will participate every day in the group.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much, Guruji.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Also, Guruji, I started another group in Telugu. One group is already completed. I told you. I started another group again from first sloka to this month 28th with your blessings, and now 275 members joined in that group at present. Just had created 5 days back. That successfully I completed one cycle, and then again I started this group with your blessings. Really, I got such a good knowledge from you, and I'm also sharing all these ideas and all these Krishna's messages to the people. They are also very happy reading these messages. Really, it's a great Guruji.
Yes, Prabhu. It's Krishna's mercy.
Thank you, Guruji. Thank you very much.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna. Hare Hare.
Hare Ram. Hare Ram. Ram Ram. Hare Krishna. इसके गार्ग प्रभु हरे कृष्ण प्रभु
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
A very long time, Guruji. I could not discuss, and I could miss few lectures also, Guruji,
Yes,
in
Prabhu.
between. But
I
great
also
to
was not available for the last week as well, for more than 1 week as
well. Yes, there were a few lectures during the last about 10-15 days. But it's great that we got this right slot. I think today you started at about 10 past 8 o'clock. And I believe that this will be the time in the time to come to the lectures.
Yes, Prabhu. We will do that. That's yes, Prabhu. That should be okay for you, correct, no?
That's perfectly okay, Guruji.
Yes, Prabhu. Because then devotees in US, it won't be very late.
Yes, Guruji. So this is perfectly fine for any one of us also who are in India.
Who are in India, yes, Prabhu. That's why.
Great. And in this chapter 10, what we are learning, it's in fact, I would like to share my thoughts that this, when we understand the opulences of the Lord Krishna, the life which we generally feel is very complicated. Who is doing this? Who is doing that? And this is based upon the some principles of the physics, chemistry, science, or this thing, that thing. When we are now understanding that it is because of the glories and the powers of that Supreme Lord, then the things looks to be simpler. That I am feeling. And in fact, none of us otherwise, when we are not into this Bhagavad Gita, we do not understand this.
Yes.
So this is just I wanted to say, because some other speaker just previous to me, they were also talking about almost the same concept. So thank you very much, Guruji. Thanks a lot.
Yes, Prabhu. Thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Guruji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Palniappan Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So I think this timing is really good timing for many people. It looks
Yes, yes,
better,
Prabhu.
yes, yes.
Yes,
So suitable for both.
yeah, we will stick to this one only, Prabhu. Yeah, we won't change it.
Thank you, Guruji. Thank you. Today also I enjoyed your explanations. Thank you, thank you.
Thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare
Hare Rama. Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Venkatanaya Arjuna Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Guruji. Thank you Guruji for today class.
Thank you, Prabhu. Hare
Dhanyawad Guruji. Hare Krishna Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Prabhu.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Thank you.
Thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Prabhu. Brinda Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Thank you. I did not hear the class because I didn't know it started at 8, so I caught up a little later and I saw the message and I joined during the chanting time, Guruji.
I will share it in the YouTube, Mataji.
Yes, please do that. Thank you, Guruji. And it's wonderful for that Prabhuji, how he's managing to spread the Bhagavad Gita lessons all over in such big groups.
Yes.
It's very good, Guruji. All
Yes,
your
ma'am.
inspiration, all your
Yes, ma'am.
inspiration and Krishna's mercy.
Krishna's mercy only, Mataji.
Yes, Guruji. Thank you so much, Guruji. And are you having any plans to make a Mumbai trip or something?
Not this time, Mataji. Maybe in future I will plan, Mataji. We need to, I think we need to plan to make our Bhagavad Gita program also available. Many people, they don't know that what we are doing. So we need to somehow figure out a way to
Yes,
make
Guruji.
everyone to know.
Yeah. So you're going to Bangalore also?
Bangalore, I'm planning to go. Yes, Mataji. So maybe, yeah, yes, Mataji.
Okay. Okay, Guruji.
Yeah, I will be
So,
there. Yes, yes.
yes, Guruji. So keep us connected to whatever you're planning.
We will plan,
to go.
yes, Mataji. We will plan what we can do, how we can make our team bigger, how we can spread the Bhagavad Gita. This is.
And now this 8 o'clock time is fixed for us in the morning every day.
Yes, Mataji. That's correct. That's what I want.
Okay.
So that way devotees
Good,
in university won't become very late for them.
Yes. Correct, Guruji. It's nice. 8 o'clock is a good time. Yes.
Yes.
Thank you, Guruji. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Thank you, Guruji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you. Sumati Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji. Thank you for the class, Guruji.
Thank you.
Yes, it was very nice. And you also gave the example that when you come to ICU, we don't celebrate. So that's a very hard-hitting way of saying that we should somehow try to come out of repeated births on
Yes.
Earth. So
Yes.
very good, Guruji. Very nice class. Thank you, Guruji. And congratulations to Kandula Tirupati Prabhu also for starting one more batch. We wish him
Yes.
all the best for
Yes,
his new batch. He's spreading the word. It is wonderful, Guruji. And
Yes,
also good examples by Mithun Prabhu on how
yeah, his friend, yeah, how he was
using nature, yeah, even how the earth and how all the planets and stars are in place also. The it's all Krishna's. So every little thing, if we think about it, is so wonderful and so amazing. The amount of minute.
That's what we were, I think, like Chandrayaan 3, we are celebrating that we are put it on the moon, but
Yes.
thousands of people, working, all those, it didn't happen just like that. So, but that who put that moon on the orbit? If we say that happened just by chance, but ourselves putting a satellite, putting a like Chandrayaan 3 on the moon, so much of work is needed. So just putting that big moon itself on the orbit. So that is Krishna. We need to know. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
That's why all the scientists always appreciate the kind of precision that happens in every revolution around the sun, everything else, everything rotation around the earth, the force, the gravitational force, the electromagnetic force, everything.
But still, they say that everything is by chance.
No, the actual scientists who really understand no, Guruji.
Know that there is a designer.
They know there is something behind it. It cannot happen by chance. Yes. Only those who have not yet reached that level will only think that everything is the science itself is not so easy, right? It might we are only discovering parts of science one by one, but there is so much more to it. Yes. Okay, Guruji. Thank you very much for the class, Guruji. Hare Krishna to everyone.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Satyendra Singh Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Guruji, Pranam.
Pranam, Prabhu, Pranam.
Really wonderful lecture today. In the beginning of the session, you have beautifully explained the concept of body and soul and bondage. We are bound to the body. And also the idea behind celebrating birthdays. Really, you have opened our eyes what to do, what not to do. Only the Krishna consciousness is the solution. Thank you, Guru, for your wonderful class. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Mohanan Prabhu, Hare Krishna.
Pranam Guruji.
Pranam Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Pranam. Thank you so much for the class, Guruji. In fact, I missed out on the earlier part. And is it possible to send it in the WhatsApp group, Guruji, the class?
I will send it in YouTube.
Earlier days, it is very easy for us to access. If it is there in the WhatsApp group, we can just.
I will definitely do that. Yeah.
I think, nowadays it is not coming in that WhatsApp group.
No, I am going to start again doing everything.
Yeah, that is very easy for at least the person like you missed out, and we can just access it very easily. Thank you, Guruji. Thank you so much. Since the timing little bit changed, so that has disturbed me today. So anyway, it doesn't matter. Thank you, Guruji. Hare Krishna, Guruji.
But this time is okay for you going forward.
It doesn't matter. I will manage, Guruji. I'll generally 8:30 is time we have fixed it. So anyway, I'll come tomorrow onwards. Will be in time only, Guruji. No problem.
Okay.
8 o'clock,
Yes.
Guruji. No issue.
Yes, Prabhu. Yeah. Because of the time, it's getting very
Yes,
late.
yes. So many people, I think this is a suitable time. That's what everyone is saying. It's okay. Doesn't matter. Hare Krishna, Guruji. Thank you, Guruji. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Mahendra Shukla Prabhu, Hare Krishna.
हेलो
Hare Krishna.
हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी दंडवत प्रणाम हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 रामा 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा गुरु जी
Hare
कुंभन
Krishna. Hare Prabhu, Hare Krishna. Prabhu.
हरे कृष्ण
Hare Krishna. Lakshmi Sridhar Prabhu, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Guruji, Pranam Guruji.
Pranam Prabhu, Hare Krishna.
By the costless mercy of Krishna, we are studying Bhagavad Gita, the King of Secrets, Raja Guhya. And today's lecture, it is told that Krishna is revealing secrets in answering Arjuna everything to us. Only we have to act with intelligence. We can see soul apart from the body. We have to free ourselves from the body by not attaching with results. Now, the importance is given today. Soul has been explained. Soul is bound in the material body. Soul cannot be wet by water, burned by fire, and unbreakable, insoluble, cannot be dried by wind. It is sanatana, eternal, permanent, immovable. But soul is bound in this material body. So janma, mrityu, jara, vyadhi, all things which happen in this body, we need to focus our mind on Krishna to solve all our problems. Actually, birth taking in this world itself is actually distress. We need to focus only on our mind on Krishna to solve our problems. We have to chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra, spread Bhagavad Gita, offering prasadam to Krishna. We have to purify our existence, following Krishna's instructions, always connected with Krishna. Never forget Krishna and lead our life. To not get another life, we need to spiritualize our existence to free from this material world. That should be our only goal. Only when we attach with Krishna, we can do this. Unalloyed love to Krishna by not expecting anything in return. Bhagavad Gita knowledge helps us in this matter. For everything, we have to practice. Practice is a very great thing. We have to practice detaching everything and then controlling our mind. We have to practice. And Bhagavad Gita is a practical guide. And practice remembering Krishna, detaching from material world by studying Bhagavad Gita brings us happiness. Krishna is solving all our problems. In the sloka, 10th chapter, 40th sloka, Krishna is telling, there is no end or limit to my divine manifestations. Whatever I told you are examples of my infinite opulence. In today's sloka, 41st sloka, Krishna is telling, whatever opulence, existence, beautiful, glorious, great of all those are, you should know that they are all coming from me only. That is from a spark of my splendor. So everything nicely understood. Thank you very much, Guruji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Thank you. Prabhu, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Let us listen to Srila Prabhupada's Kirtana. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama. Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna.